31st of December 2024, and I'm going to the gym because I want to finish strong. I want to finish strong. I want to feel good about myself, and I'm taking you with me. Let's go. So in December, I would usually go to a different country for New Year's Eve. Last year I was in Kenya. This year I'm in South Africa for New Year's Eve. I go to many places, I have businesses in many places: Uganda, Kenya, South Africa, Ghana, Benin. So I do travel a lot, and I love traveling. Is a beautiful thing. And it's always a great experience every time I do it. One of the things I found really amazing is Africa is so different and very similar at the same time. From one African country to the other, you see very similar things, right? The people, the struggle and stuff. And also the culture. There's a certain difference that's beautiful to see. Like I always say, I think Africans are like children from the same father but different mothers. But you need to travel across Africa to see that. There's a lot of similarity, beautiful, the culture, the tradition, especially like paying the dowry. In South Africa it's called lobola, in some places called dot, in some other places called bride's price. It's same thing, it's beautiful to see. Even the food, okay, the main foods is like maize mixed with water, boiled together and stuff. It has different names. It's called ugali in East Africa, it's called posho in Uganda, it's called pap in South Africa, it's called putu in some places. Okay, so there are varieties of it. It's called different names, but it's very simple, basic things, just with a little bit of a different accent to it. But it's beautiful to see. So I am currently in Johannesburg, South Africa for New Year's. It's beautiful. It's very quiet, usually very busy place. As you can see, there are no people. It's usually very, very busy. South Africans have a culture of going back home. So going back home simply means Johannesburg does not belong to anybody. The majority of people come from different provinces, like Limpopo, like KwaZulu-Natal, like Eastern Cape. They come to Johannesburg for work. But on every occasion they have, every opportunity, every break, they will go back to their home where they come from and have a celebration, have a party. Then after the celebration is over, then they will come back to the city and continue working. That's a beautiful thing to see, because in some African countries, people don't do that. Once they leave the rural area, they never go back. Now, who's going to fix the rural area? Who's going to build? That's question mark. Because people feel like progress is leaving the rural area forever. It's nice. I mean, I've got businesses in many places. Sure, but I still have to go to a place where I believe the codes of my ancestors are. So as much as you can build in different places, you still have to build where your ancestors come from. One thing I've learned about life is just because you studied economics does not mean you should only operate within economic frame. Okay, you can be a student of economics and become an agriculture, have a farm, have whatever, just because you studied law does not mean you should just be a lawyer. You can also be an entrepreneur. You can have different things. And number two, what I've learned is you can start one business and end up in a different business. So a business model always changes as time grows. Never limit yourself. Look at those kids hustling. Going to real estate. I buy properties. So I know many people don't know. They think I'm a YouTuber. So somebody say, "Oh, you're the best YouTuber." No, I'm not a YouTuber. I'm a professional athlete. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a businessman. I'm into real estate. I buy properties in different countries. I'm a drug dealer. No. I'm just kidding. I'm not a drug dealer. Entertainment, nightclubs. So, yeah. I like talking shit. That's why I come on YouTube, irritating people. Anyway, somebody has to do it. I have a personality that I'm not going to bury just because I'm a businessman or athlete or something. So yeah, I think God gives you different talents, different gifts, and we choose to use the most easiest of the gifts, the one that doesn't need development. Okay, there is a cash van behind me. These are the cars that come to collect money from businesses. They are armed. Okay, me with a camera like this. They always give me a cheater. Like, it could be thinking, oh shit, they're coming behind me. Right behind me. Yeah. They'll be thinking like, why is he filming? Is he trying to do something? Yeah, so we're here. Somebody has to cut the garden on the 31st. Somebody has to cut the grass.
Don't forget where that sauce came from. Best remember my name. You take L's ain't once.
Taking you to the gym with me.
You gotta charge it to the game. Yeah.
Look at the Chinese guy. Chinese guy in his big car. Chinese are doing good in Africa. Wherever I travel, whichever country I have activity and location, I have training stuff. I have boxing, like push up. Yeah. I have boxing gloves and stuff. So if you are a traveler, you need to make sure you learn other people's language. It's very necessary. When you learn people's language, they accept you more. They open up to you more. They feel like, oh, that is so cute. Even if your language is not great, the fact that you're learning to speak in their way, it's like you're speaking to their heart. Like somebody says, when you speak to somebody in English or whatever, learned language, you're speaking to their brain. When you speak to somebody in his mother's tongue, even if it's broken, you're speaking to their heart.
I'm just trying to make my bread and feed the fam. These fuckboys need to grow up like Peter Pan. Sometimes I get so high, I never land. Ain't no need to overthink it.
The class is very full. What I want to use is the punching bag, and the punching bag is here. But as you can see, they are busy not using it, but they close to it. It's going to be very uncomfortable for all of us. But there is another punching bag outside.
Ain't no way around that. You gon' need a bounce back. Yeah. Posted up with the people I came up with.
Nice car. Very nice car. So like I was saying, the majority of cars you see in South Africa are made in South Africa. Okay. Not necessarily imported like you would see in many African countries, cars coming from Japan and stuff. If it's not nice car, eh? That's one other car. Yeah, so as you can see, many African countries, people import cars from different places. So in South Africa, in most cases, cars are made in South Africa. If not made, they are assembled in South Africa, creating jobs and opportunity for many locals. BMW and Mercedes have plants in Eastern Cape. Their plants produce cars. They assemble cars. Why do they do it here instead of Germany? Because the C-classes, especially the Mercedes, is made in South Africa because labor is cheaper. Okay, it's cheaper to hire an African to do a job than to hire a European to do the same job. But it's a good opportunity for the locals and stuff. But also, the Mercedes and BMWs are more expensive in South Africa than they are in Germany. Crazy. So here's the punching bag I came out for.
I heard man when I chat and chit. I come through like what's good.
So you must remember, I've got an injury, okay? So I'm taking it very, very, very easy. No bouncing, no moving too fast, no twisting, no changing direction too fast. So just easy, just easy.
Don't move past girls behind your eyelid. Bars and flows, check out their mixture. Tell them man can't handle the fixture. It's all funny games to the person saying it's all funny games.
No running, no jumping, no changing direction too fast. None of that. Just reminding you that I got an injury on my leg, I had an operation, then I acquired another injury on my other leg. No operation for that one, but I need to be very careful.
Fucks, I ain't got none. Don't care which means I lost them. Genie's out.
Let's go, baby. So I put the punching bag in the boxing gloves in the car. Now I've come up to do exercise.
Yeah, and I just hit the bucks. Whoa.
Not too bad, eh?
Sweeten it. Y'all getting slapped on cause you sleeping in on God. Aside from me, I don't believe in shit. I'm done fucking, but she telling me to leave it in. Lot of blessings piling up that I ain't even wish for. None left over for y'all, I'm locking the fridge door. At the crib, cutting hits. I read through the catalog, came to conclusion, no one's touching it.
Motivation for you to come to the gym.
Set up shot to kill them off, whatever to take, pal. Sing the boats, I'm at home. I'm selfish with the goals, I could give a fuck who try and get along. 6'3", you can't look me in the eyes, you ain't grown. Coming up short, reevaluate.
That's it for today, I'm done. Thank you. I just ordered protein and I'm waiting for them to deliver so I can drive.
The credit bought it to me with no cost.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Away a whole lifestyle. In the mud to my neck, I love a spy day. I still lift the world's weight, shoulder showing all game. Still on one on my off days. Still prefer some color skin over the bronze